Hello, so I thought I would do another section on reflights and how I track that. So this is part two follow-up. And just quickly, so let's say you line 2B, this is line 32. Let's say you had a reflight. Colin sends these KMZs within that. He has these DOQQs, which is digital ortho quarter quad. If you want to track your reflights, it's best to make a folder. So right click, add folder. I'll just call it demo reflights because I'm going to delete this when this video is done. Let's say we've got a cloud here. There's a few different ways you can do this. Let's say you're going south to north, you get clouds up here. If you're in a hurry or turning or something, you can just put a quick, you can drop a pen on where the cloud was, and there is even a little cloud icon. You can put it there. You can put in the title, cloud at 70 kilometers. Now you've got a reflight folder. You've got this. So that's one way you can do it quickly. I'm going to get rid of this. You can also, a better way is to just go here to the ruler, click on that, measure it from the bottom. Let's say it's at 60, not 70. This line isn't that long, so if it's at 60, I would put it a little before that, right here, maybe 57, which I'm reading right here, and then come down to this end. This target, where my cursor is, will turn into a finger at the point. You grab that, go up here to the end, and make sure you can change it. Make sure it's in kilometers here. I mean, I have mine in kilometers, but yours might not be when you do it originally. You click save. You can call it clouds 60 to end, save, and there you go. So let's say, and also let me change this. I'm going to right click properties just to make sure. Mine is already defaulted to red because that's what I've been using, but you can, if it's not on red, you can change it to red here. Okay, and then you're going to want to make that line a little thicker so you can see it as a reflight. So you would go up here so you can see that red line getting thicker and thicker as I hold this. That's probably way too much, but you see how to do that. So I'm just going to make a thick red line right there. Okay. And then you can get rid of this line if you want, if you know the rest of it was good, which I would go in here to line 32. You can click on these and they'll highlight over here to make it easier to find as well if you want to click here and it highlights. So 32, I would delete that and it would just leave that. But for this demo video, I'm going to leave that because we have not flown that line. And there you go. Then what you would end up with all your reflights in a reflight folder. This, I can do an example of. You'd want to select this and right click save to my places to move it out of temporary, and then make sure you put this in this demo. Make sure it's in the right place, and then you can just click these and move it around so it's easier to find. I would probably put that somewhere up here, not way down at the bottom, like at the top of here. So this would be my reflights folder. Then you just keep adding them there. There's a lot of different ways to do this, but I thought I would just quickly show you how I do reflights as well.